Did they ruin plant-based Babybel? We're gonna find out now.
BHB's got something new. He's gonna try it, gonna give it a review.
Welcome to VHP Reviews. By the way, you know the theme song? Do you know which famous musical artist I'm impersonating? If you do, put it down in the comments section. Let me see if you know your musical knowledge. Or maybe I need to practice singing better. Anyway, I already opened them, but we're gonna have a live tasting of 3 different versions of Babybel. The brand new recipe, Babybel. I guess this is new recipe too, because judging from the nutritional facts, etc. Babybel Fiery Hot. And then the OG version. And it's easy to tell because they're all different shades. Like this is the Fiery Hot version. I'm gonna save that for last because, I don't want to blast out my sensitive, taste buds. But anyway, so Babybel came out with a new recipe. It's the original flavor. What they did was they reduced the calories. So I guess the OG has 50 calories. The new one is 35 calories. Less saturated fat. I think there's like 10% less saturated fat, only 5% saturated fat. So they tried to make it healthier. Also, they added 1 gram of protein. They put some fava. Whoa, wait, hey, whoa. Hey, just for a second. I'm gonna get it. They put fava bean protein inside these. So I'm gonna taste them. I will admit that I have already tasted these. I mean, obviously they're open, but I still want to get 100% impression of it. And I haven't done my full review of it. So that'll come too. You'll see a full review and all different stuff. But I want to taste it just to get a first impression of it. Actually, a second or third impression of it. When Babybel came out with these, vegans freaked out because it's, a tactile, interesting, fun thing. Here, I'm going to open the OG one right now and tell you. Okay, it's very tactile. You open it up. It's got like the wax. It's just like a kid, the Babybel, but it's plant-based. The one thing about the OG is a lot of people complained that it had a very coconutty taste. And the original, new flavor, they use refined coconut oil, which actually takes the coconut flavor out. Regular coconut oil actually has a coconut flavor, but refined, they somehow figure out a way to strip the coconut flavor out of the oil and just let it be oil. The other thing interesting about this particular new version is it also has a warning about that it made on shared equipment that also processes milk. And the OG version does not have that warning. So maybe they changed the factory? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and try the OG version. I know what it tastes like. I like it. I'm going to give it a rating between 1 and 10, 10 being best. But also just to give me a sort of a baseline of what I expect and then what differences there are with the new original flavor. Okay, so this is actually the white cheddar flavor, but similar to the OG. It's OG flavor, okay? I mean, it's OG, but it's the white cheddar flavor. I'm getting so confusing here. Anyway, I hope you're following along. Just take notes. Okay. It's got that kind of, it has kind of this flavor journey. Definitely tastes like coconut. I do like the mouthfeel. It's a nice creamy mouthfeel to it. It's delicious, but an acquired taste. It's not like a normal cheese. It's got a quirky vibe to it. And obviously too, the form factor where you open it up is fun. You can put it in your kid's snack. Okay, I'm gonna try the new Babybel. And basically, same form factor, different color cover, brand new recipe, fava bean protein, 1 gram of protein, because, we need our protein as vegans. Okay. I'm also noticing it looks like a little darker than the OG version. I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Okay. Definitely tastes less like coconut. But for some reason, I'm feeling like an artificial flavor taste. I don't feel like it has a natural flavor. And also, it seems like it has like one note. It doesn't seem like it has like a flavor journey. It seems like one of those like regular potato starch cheeses. Also, the texture isn't as creamy. It definitely has a more, dare I say, rubbery texture. Okay, so I haven't given ratings. The OG, I give it 8 out of 10. This, it's not necessarily a bad cheese, but they stripped all the character out of it. Would I buy it again? I give it a 6 out of 10. It's definitely a big step back from the OG. It's like they took all the fun idiosyncrasies out of the OG and they tried to make more of a basic cheese. It's not that it's bad. It's just not fun. It's kind of boring. Okay, and then I already reviewed this, and I kind of liked it, so I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. But now in the context of all of this, now I'm trying these 3 different cheeses. I'm going to go ahead and try this now. Now this is the Fiery Hot Babybel. It seems to have the same nutritional situation here. 35 calories. The 1 gram of fava bean protein. So it's from the new generation of Babybel. Also, I remember saying this before, that I feel like the brown color is not super appetizing color, but what do I know? I like the spice of it. I think this is like a 7 out of 10. So, there you have it. I feel like definitely they did not improve the Babybel formula. They actually stepped back. For what it's worth, I guess it's healthier. It's less calories, less fat. So, I don't know. But what do you think? Have you tried Babybel? Do you like Babybel? Are you excited to try the new version? Do you believe in my advice? Do you feel like I have some kind of authority I'm just one character talking about, what I like and what I don't like. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and maybe I'll do more reviews.